The amount of resources we spend annually on anxiety-related health issues is insane. If you're currently paying for something and it's working for you, that's a beautiful thing. Feel free to leave a comment to tell us what's working for you. And remember, kindness is key. But here's the thing. Are we really getting any better? Needless to say, the amount of money and resources we spend as a country every year on mental health related services is staggering. If you are receiving therapy or counseling from a mental health professional and it's working, then this video is not for you. By the way, I'm Jake. I created this channel because I broke a cycle of generational trauma and or anxiety. I want to share 3 big concepts with you. A, is this the right place for you? Is this going to be a good resource for you? B, I'll share with you my daily routine that's been keeping my anxiety pretty chill. And C, I want to share with you my favorite movie of all time that by using the theme in that movie, I was able to confront the dark side of myself once and for all. This theme is popular in many movies, and if you're still watching by that time, I think then you're going to like it and you're going to probably be more motivated than ever to do the same. Matter of fact, I'm going to start this video off with like a larger pool of people. And by the time we get to the end of this video, then I'll have it narrowed down. And if it's not for you, then kindly swipe away and move along. If it is for you, then I invite you to subscribe, stick around, leave comments, give me feedback, always open to debate, not claiming that I'm right, just sharing my experience, my strength, and my hope. And most importantly, trying to find other people like me who lived through trauma, didn't know what to do with that, resorted to their own means for coping, and ultimately ran into circles and cycles. So let's hone in here a little bit, and towards the end of this video, then I'm going to reveal what my movie therapy was. And one of my questions to you is, how many of you have tried movie therapy, where I don't mean like you watch a movie for a good cry. I mean, I've watched the same movie, I can't even count how many times. I would have to kind of guess, certainly in the hundreds, maybe more. And I'll tell you what that movie is towards the end because I want to see if you're in the right spot. Okay, so here comes the larger circle. That number I showed you at the beginning, this could be like the number of people that are coping with trauma and or anxiety. But perhaps maybe the next thing would be, let's say you lost a parent. And I should add, as a child. I could also then funnel in a little bit more and say the parent that you did live with as a result of losing one parent falls under this category, the letter A, abusive or neglectful. In my case, eventually I was moved in with another family member, which was my grandpa, bless his heart. And I suffered from trauma and anxiety as a kid, lost a parent. The parent that I stayed with was abusive. I moved in with my grandpa. And although most of my childhood really was pretty good, now that I'm recovering and I look back and I go, oh, it wasn't all doom and gloom. There were some pretty rough times living with grandpa as well. Not going to say anything negative. God bless his soul. But let's just say it wasn't all puppy dogs and ice cream. Now, based on that, does this still ring a bell with you? I want to also circle back to, I have nothing against therapy or therapists if it's working. What I'm noticing, though, there's 40 some odd million people in the United States that seek mental health services every year, but then there's a greater percentage of people that don't, but could use it. So I'm not a therapist, and nor do I want to be your therapist, but what I do want to do is provide a resource for people that are looking for resources, but don't know where to go. So here's kind of my routine that's working for me. Hopefully it's a resource for you. First things first, I am an early riser. I get up around 4 a.m. In my book, I write about synchronicities because I was just getting woken up, so to speak, at 4:44 a.m. for a long time, not by choice. Now I get up early just as out of habit. I spend time in the morning just like breathing and meditating. And by meditating, I just spend about 5 minutes quietly breathing. And if you happen to be in my other channels, I have 2 other YouTube channels out there which are specific to music. You know, I play guitar and I do breath work. And that's like, I need that. That's a coping mechanism that seems to work for me. So then I guess I'll just do this after, the 5 minutes of quiet time and breathing. That's a music symbol, by the way. I play music, I play guitar, I teach guitar, I do some guitar lessons, things like that. And music is a key component to my daily routine, okay? And then the day opens up. So, there's a big space, in between. I'm a dad, a husband, father, teacher, author. I give book talks. I work out. I do lots of cool things. I spend a lot of time on the water, kayaking and fishing. Spend a lot of time around people, and I really enjoy that. And that's also what kind of fueled this whole channel. Is there's a lot of pain out there in the world. And I spend a lot of time with people who really don't know what to do with that pain. Welcome aboard. Come here, and we'll work through it together. And then lastly, in the evening, then that's like more family time. It could be basketball with my kids, or it could be exercising. It could be helping with dinner, just living life on life's terms. And then, of course, right before bed, then I do some more quiet time and some gratitude and some journaling. And if you've seen my other videos, the journaling seems to be key because it helps me think about my thoughts, process my thoughts, and look for patterns. It's nice to compare my previous journal entries to where I am now. So I'm going to wrap this video up, and let me just share with you that movie that I referenced. This movie has a theme in it. It's a common theme about overcoming your dark side, and it's been a game changer for me. Let me grab that movie. Okay, so here's the movie, The Matrix. Got all 4 of them in this collection here. And the agent in the Matrix movies would be like my addiction, my alter ego, the person that's been with me the whole time, that's been really just creating a lot of cycles of self-sabotage. Now, if you've seen the Matrix movies, but nothing, really caught your attention as far as the underlying meaning of it all, I invite you to look at it again from the lens of what if the Agent Smith in the Matrix movies was, the dark side that I'm referencing that you'll have to confront at some point.
Mr. Anderson.
Run, Neo, run. What is he doing?
He's beginning to believe.
And there is a way to do that. That's how I broke the cycle, is confronting, that guy within my own self. That's a deep story, and it's a long story, and it's the best thing that I've ever done in my entire life. So let's transition here before we sign out. As I mentioned in a previous video, I'm a teacher and over 22 years and an educational leader. And now the trauma sensitivity and the trauma awareness is back in our schools. Have I ever seen more students with anxiety, more adults with anxiety? Revert back to that number I shared with you at the beginning of this video, then how come more people aren't getting better? How come those numbers aren't going down? Something to ponder until we meet again. Thanks for watching. Share this with people that you think could use it. Like and subscribe, that sort of stuff. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Hey, keep going.